Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stamp It Up demonstrator in Florida. Today we're going to be working with the From All of Us stamp set. It's one of the new stamp sets in the brand new catalog. This, of course, you know why I got it, because it has line art and I can color. My favorite thing to do. This is such a cute stamp set. I love it. We are going to be making a Polaroid card. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I already have all the stamps out that I'm going to use. As you can see, we're going to be using quite a bit of them. So let me show you what we need. I have a Just Jade card base. This is cut at 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. Then we have a Whisper White sheet that is 4 by 5 1/4. We have another Whisper White that's 4 by 4 for our stamping. And this Whisper White is for us to make our Polaroid. Our faux Polaroid is 3 by 4. And then we have a piece of DSP that is 4 by 5 1/4. And we should have another piece here. There it is. This one. We are going to go ahead and die cut this first. Where are my dies? We're going to be using the layering square dies, and we're using the second largest straight edge square. And we're just going to line this up with the top and the two sides to make it even, about like that. And we'll just run this through the die cutting machine, and I'll do that off to the side. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, I got all of this cut out. We can save this for another project. Put this die back so we won't lose it. Okay, and we're gonna start by stamping one of our sentiments right here on the front of this, and we're gonna use the From All of Us, and we're gonna stamp that in Just Jade. Just Jade is one of the new in colors for 2020-2022. Just stamp that right in the middle there. Close this up. Actually, we'll leave it out. I'll go ahead and stamp the inside. Let me move that out of the way. We can stamp the inside of our card. That's what the Whisper White, this 4 by 5 1/4 piece is for. I think I'm gonna need some scrap paper. Let's see. Some scrap paper here. We're going to stamp. We have this little tree leafy branch thingy. I don't know what it's called. We're going to stamp this at the top of the inside layer. And then we're going to stamp it once at the bottom. But at the bottom, we want the full little tree branch thing. And that'll be it for that stamp. And then we'll also stamp Happy, Happy Birthday, the sentiment in the inside. Okay. And that is it for the Just Jade. Okay, and I'm going to clean off the little tree branch stamp over to the side here on my Simply Chamois, because we are going to stamp that also in the Pear Pizzazz ink. So I want to get that right in here. And then we're going to do another one, kind of coming out from the side on that one. Okay. And now that is it for the stamping on this portion. So let me clean this stamp off again. Yes, I cut my chamois into 3 pieces so I can use it with my stamparatus. I do have a whole one, but this is the one that I had wet. So we're going to be using this one. Clean all the stamps so we won't make a mess. And now we have one more image to stamp. Okay, so that's stamped. We don't need that anymore. We're going to bring in the Stamparatus. I already have my image lined up on here, but I will take it off and show you how to line it up. It doesn't have to be perfect for this because we don't need it in the perfect place, but because it's a large stamp, I like to keep it use it on the Stamparatus. So if I have to stamp it again, because I need these images very dark and the lines very crisp. So you just put it on there, line it up, put your magnet on, and close the door, press it, and it's attached. And we're gonna take our Memento black ink. Let me find it, I didn't get that one out. We're just gonna ink this up. Close it, press firmly, and that did stamp everywhere, but some of the lines are a little sketchy, so I want to do it again. And that's why I wanted it on the Stamparatus, just in case. And it could be just that I didn't press down hard enough in those areas, like right in the middle, I noticed. And there we go. I am happy with this. So we'll take this out, get our chamois so we can clean this stamp off so we won't make a mess inside of our Stamparatus. And I will go back, because this is a rubber stamp, and clean these with the Stampin' Mist, because water really tends to dry out the red rubber, but you can still clean with it. But after I finish doing it, I always go back and clean it with the mist, the Stampin' Mist. Okay. Now, because this is a very big image to color, I'm not going to color it on camera. I'm going to tell you all the colors that I use because there are a lot. I use the new Cinnamon Cider Light and Dark, and that is for the turtle, for the little circles in his shell. I used Pool Party Dark and Dark Purple Posy on the bear. I used, what is this? Light Daffodil for the bill on the ostrich. I used Dark Mango Melody for the bill on the bird, on the tiny bird there. The Old Olive I used for the turtle's body, and the, yeah, that's it, just for the turtle's body. I used Basic Black for the bear's nose. We used the Dark Bermuda Bay. This is for the turtle's shell and the little bitty wings on the tiny bird here. I also used, what is this one? Okay, we'll save this one for last. I used Flirty Flamingo, the dark, and the light smoky slate for the ostrich. I colored the feathers in Flirty Flamingo, and the legs, the neck, and the eyelids in the smoky slate. The new in color as well is the Magenta Madness dark. I colored the tiny bird. And then for the monkey, I used bronze and ivory. Okay, so back to the Just Jade, which is another in color. I used this one to color the entire background around the animals. Okay, and then I also did a Wink of Stella on the eyes of all of the animals, because I didn't color them in with any color, so just Wink of Stella. Okay, so let me put these to the side so we can get those out of the way. Okay, and let me bring in the one that I colored so you can see. And I'll save this and do another project with it. Okay, so that is all of our coloring done. So we're gonna start putting the card together now, okay? So let's take our designer series paper. Where's my glue? We're just gonna adhere this You guys, we have new Stampin' Seal and Stampin' Seal Plus, and I do have it, but I am not using it for a video because you guys know I have so much trouble getting things straight, and that stuff is not like liquid glue. Once it's down, and you know I need my time to move things into place. So we'll just put that, center that on our base. We'll get our other piece, and this is going to line the bottom of our inside, the inside layer. So we'll just take this and pop this right at the bottom. Line it up on the sides and at the bottom. Okay. And it looks like I have a slight overhang. Nope, it was just Cricut. Good. Okay, so that'll be the inside of our card. We can go ahead and put that on. Okay, and there we have, the inside is done. Okay, now with this, we're gonna place our frame on our picture, and we're gonna, as you can see, it's very small. You can't get the entire bodies of all of the animals in, so we're gonna tilt it. And let's see, we wanna get everybody in. Move it up. And it'll be, let me see, I can tilt this a little bit more, about right there. Okay? And we just glue that down. So I'll add a little liquid adhesive to the back, just a little bit. So that we, oh, I don't want that much because we might have to move it, and I don't want to have to. Okay, I just want a little bit for right now, and I'll add more. And I didn't put any down here because I'm gonna use that part to make sure I have all of the turtle that I want in there. About right there. Make sure I get that bird in. About right there. Okay, and we can just sit that down, and then we can go under here and add our adhesive to the bottom part of the frame. Okay, and what we're going to do with this part is take our scissors and just cut off the extra that's hanging off. Easy peasy. And you can just take your square and cut out the picture that you colored and glue it on top of the white. But when you do run this through the die cutting machines, it leaves a little impression around the white, like a little frame. And to me, that makes it look more like a Polaroid picture. So if you cut out the actual picture itself, that frame is going to be on the picture and not on the white frame. So, but it's your choice. You can do it however you see fit, whichever is easier for you. And I can't see because I'm trying not to put my head in here, and I'm trying not to cut the frame, but I think I did a little bit. But that's okay. There we go. We have that all cut out. And now we will I have some little pieces of the Just Jade in color ribbon. It's about 3 3/4 inches, and some of the twine, what is this called? Linen thread. And I just have this, like, we're gonna fold this in half, and we're gonna loop this around like this. Just let me see. How long do I want this? I'm just gonna go back and forth like this with this one. Okay, I should have gotten a piece of tearing tape. Let me just get a little piece of this ready, because we're gonna angle our Polaroid on our card like this, and we're gonna have this peeking out from behind it. Okay, we're just gonna do it like this here. I'm trying to bunch it all together on top of the Just Jade. And what I'm doing is just put my tearing tape like that. And we're gonna cut these loops so the ends will be loose, like this. And we'll put this right under here. You place this and just figure out where you want it to go. And about right there. Nope, a little further in. It's hanging off a little too much. Right there is good. Okay. Then we'll take some dimensionals and pop up our frame, our Polaroid picture. And I really want this to stay popped up, so I'm gonna put a lot of dimensionals. I don't want anything sagging. One more in the middle. Okay. This card is almost done. We'll go ahead and take the backing off of this, just so this helps stick it to the dimensionals to the back of the Polaroid that we've created. This is always the hardest part, right? Taking the dimensional backs off. I'm sorry for all the shadows, but it's kind of late, and I wanted to get this video done while I had this design in my head. Well, I've had the design already. I already made similar cards to this, but not this particular one with these colors and DSP. One more. There. Whoop. And then we'll just put this on at an angle. Try to make that, because if you put it like this, the ostrich is kind of tilted. So we're going to get her or him straight on there. Press it down. And we'll put a couple of final touches with our in color enamel dots. Get my take your pick tool, and we're using Just Jade. So I'll put one here on either side of the sentiment on the front. And I'll put one right here. And that is our card. Isn't that cute? I love this card. This is so cute. Because I look at the, you know what? I didn't tell you what this paper was called. The designer paper is Forever Greenery. Let me show you. This paper stack, I would not have thought I would use it with this fun, whimsical stamp set. But because these are animals, I just, this looks like forestry. But this paper is so elegant looking. But it does have a lot of things that I could use for the backgrounds for these cards. And as you can see, I've used it. I mean, as you're going to see in a second, I did use it on another card. I'm going to show you. These cards I've shared on my blog already this week. This is the one I made first, and this one uses the background paper on this is from the Tasteful Touches. Is that what it's called? Tasteful Touches or Tasteful Textures? Let me see. In Good Taste Designer Series paper. That's this pack here. I'm not going to go through that one because that's a double pack, so it's a lot of paper on that one. So that's what I used in the background for this, and I stamped some hearts on it. Okay, and you can see I colored almost the same colors. And before that one, I made this other Polaroid picture. This one is using the Flowers for Every Season 6x6 Designer Series paper stack. And then this is with the Bumblebee and the Cinnamon Cider in colors. And this one is using the Misty Moonlight in color for the background, for the base of the card. Then I made this one using the Magenta Madness and Pool Party. This one I really like. The white background really lets the animals, the colors of the animals pop. But you can see I cut the turtle off, so he couldn't get in this one. As well as this one, I used the technique where I inked up my stamp, and then I just took my, what are these called? My blender pen, and wiped it off the stamp. So when I stamped it, that the turtle didn't even stamp at all, because I didn't really like how it got cut off right there. Then I made this one, and this one also uses the Forever Greenery Designer Series paper from All of Us. And I did complete the inside on all of them. They're so cute. And these are all posted on my blog throughout the week. And this one. Okay. That is the cards I made with the From All of Us stamp set. It's a cute, cute little set. You seen I had one of them that said thanks on it. Thanks, we think you're the best. From All of Us, happy birthday, or happy birthday from all of us. Great set, I love it. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And if you need to purchase any Stampin' Up! Products, you can head over to my blog or look at the link below to shop at my online store 24/7. As always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.